Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack, featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
Oh, what's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Monday, December 23rd, 2024. And today, this is episode number 881 of Barry on Deck. Whoa, welcome to the show, welcome to the program. Hey, hello, hi, how are you? This shit is all jacked up. Things were moved and not going well. I almost didn't think we were going to have audio again. I don't know what the hell the deal is. Story of my life, kids. Hey, we're doing it. I know some of you didn't think we were going to have a show today. Surprise. Yeah, man, catch me on the way back, old man, to Seattle. Sorry about that, brother. You know, sometimes the gremlins in the machine don't cooperate. And I say sometimes, meaning all the time. Yeah, you too, buddy. Have a great holiday, sir, if we don't see you back. I mean, so here's the plan. Schedule for the week-wise. I do plan to do a show tomorrow. Nora, believe it or not, is trying to talk me out of it. She's like, no one's going to watch. I was like, well, gee, thanks. She's like, well, everybody's going to be off and, you know, it's going to be blah. Yeah. I was like, you're probably right. She's like, you just take the day off. I was like, well, I mean, plus some people are working. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'm on the fence. My wife is actually, believe it or not, trying to talk me out of doing a show, which is a little surprising to me. Oh, hold on. I got to paste the slides here. Hope this works. I hope this works. Yes, indeed it. Oh, it did not. Son of a bitch. I think it worked. It certainly did. Okay. So, cool. What up, AJB? Good to see you, brother. All right, so we got shit to do, man. Lots to get to. It's a Monday. JennyIsMom's going to be joining me here shortly. I have every day off and always here. Oh, nice. Would you get laid off, John Dorier? Hate to hear that. Barry, maybe that is code for something if you catch my drift. No, that's not code for that. She would just straight up tell me, hey, you know? But, no, she's working tomorrow. She is gainfully employed. Chuck said maybe she wants sexo. No, she's working, you guys. That's what's even more shocking is she's working and is actually trying to convince me to not get on here and work, which, you know, usually I would be a hater. I'd be like, your ass, if I'm going to work, your raggedy ass is going to work too. Which, I mean, even if I wasn't doing this, I'd be working. But I digress. Hey, by the way, shout out to Sensei Bullrog for the shout out to his followers that he gave 2 days ago on his show. I want to return the favor here. Shout out. I'm going to copy it here. Copy. Oh, shit. How do you copy this? There's no easy way, is there? Let's see. Control C. I'll do that. Sensei Bullrog always showing love. Oh, long story. Now a stay-at-home dad. Nice, man. Congrats to you. Chuck D said, sexo at work. Wake up, bro. Yeah, no. You obviously don't know my wife. All right, enough about my sex life. We don't talk about that on this show. Period. End of story. But we do have a lot to get to, man. The good, the bad, and the ugly from the world of sports over the weekend. And when I say ugly, for some of you, if you're a Texans fan, it's real ugly. If you're a Cowboys fan, holy shit, where did that come from? Huh? Ha! What? That was fantastic if you're a Cowboys fan. College football we'll discuss. No shock there. I'm kind of, I'm a little perturbed still at these playoffs. I'm glad that we have it the way it is. Don't get me wrong. I really like the way that they did it. I'm a little perturbed. I mean, I really like the way that I like the 12 teams. I don't think they got the 12 teams right necessarily. Hindsight being 2020. What up, Dave? People Dub said hook 'em. So we'll get into all that. We got plenty of time to discuss. I'd love to hear also what your holiday plans are. Just curious. We can get into that as well. And oh shit, I forgot to send this to me. Dadgummit. Where did it go? I have a new, you guys know, for some of you that were day one OG deck heads from the get-go, I'm talking May of 2020 deck heads. I'm talking May 11, 2020 deck heads, like from the jump deck heads. You guys know that part of this show has always been using the platform and the opportunity to give back, to do something good for the community, for people. And, I've always tried to do that. You guys have always supported it. And I've always really appreciated it because you have done so. Not just no questions asked, but willingly and amazingly. I mean, the effort that you guys have put in and the amount of support that you have given has just been crazy and ridiculous. So I have, so I said that to say we used to do a streamathon for the first couple of years of this show. We did a streamathon in year one. We did it twice. Yeah, we did it the first 2 years. Year 3 was tough because I was struggling. I was fighting depression, and it was just a bad deal. And last year, yeah. So like 2020 we did one, 2021 we did one, 2022 we did, and 2023 we did, and now we're not doing it again. But yeah, so we did one in the first couple of years, and it was an amazing success. But we have been lackadaisical in our duties of doing that around the holidays again this year. Part of it is just I don't have the cycles. Part of it is it's really tough to pull off sometimes. And I should have been better, if I'm being honest. But I say all that to say this. I was approached by the Punchline, the new comedy club in town. And the Punchline said that they are sponsoring, and you may have heard me mention this on ESPN Radio when I did the show with Joel last week. But they mentioned that they were doing a toy drive for, Sawyer Elementary School. It is a school here in Spring, Texas. And the toy drive is supporting underprivileged students in the Houston area. They're accepting unwrapped toys, canned food donations, children's clothing, and hygiene products. And each donation receives complimentary tickets to select shows. The drive was going on from December 2nd through December 21st, right? Now, when was this? So before you jump on me and be like, oh, well, you're just now. Okay, first of all, you should know that I wasn't told about this. What the shit? I wasn't told about this until the 14th. And then I will admit shit got kind of wonky on me. And I didn't get to it to push it to you guys. Until now. So that part is my fault. But I did talk to Zach when he sent it to me, and he said that he was willing to do this through the end of the year. This IAH Wi-Fi is fucking ghetto. That checks out. Yeah, the airport Wi-Fi does suck. Let's see. Uh-oh. All right, I gotta download this. Oh, wait a damn minute. Oh, this is darn to heck. Okay. All right, so, well, basically, here's the deal. The punchline was asking me to assist in the toy drive, and not by like spearheading it or anything like that. All Zach really said was, hey, could you post this on your socials? And I was like, yeah, of course. So I did it. So I thought. I downloaded the photo, typed up some shit, and scheduled it to post. And I must have fucked it up because the post never posted. I don't know if I messed up the schedule or what happened, but it never actually got posted because I'm an idiot. I'm a moron, apparently. Yo, what is happening? Raid! Look at my boy. I haven't seen this man in a hot Houston hot minute. What is up, big dog? Oh my goodness, big old raid coming in. Kyle King, he's still alive? Is that still a thing? Are we still doing the Kyle King? Is that a thing? Is this a thing? What's up, buddy? Kyle King in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Kyle King with the big old raid. Kyle, what's up, pimp? How you doing, big dog? I miss your whole face, bro. Miss your whole face. Welcome in, brother. Thank you for the raid. Hope you were doing good. It's the Kyle King show on deck. Yes, it is, Cisco. Hope you're doing good, man. How's the world treating you, Kyle? I hope well. You're just in time. Because, hold on. Heartthrob, by the way, thank you for the 250 bits, buddy. Heartthrob said, Deckheads. Merry Christmas, Deckheads. Just a happy Dolphins fan doing a quick hit and run to say hi and then out for dinner and go enjoy the evening. Love y'all. Love you, buddy. Thank you, Heartthrob. Walt, what up, pimp? Good to see you, Walt. I saw you over there on the tubes. Must be acting up. Robert likes beer, holiday plans, or to drink. I dig that. Okay. I think I'm caught up here. Kyle, thank you for the raid, buddy. Appreciate it. Dr. Doom just subscribed. Holy shit. Look at that. Oh, my God. What is happening? Kyle.
Heck yeah.
Oh, my God. Kyle, sir.
Yeah.
Stop. What is happening? Listen here, buddy. Listen here. Yes, we do need to catch up soon. Kyle, thank you, sir. Thank you, good sir.
Yeah.
Kyle King, sir, this is unnecessary. Unnecessary. Kyle's trying to see my titties, is what it is. He knows if we get to level 5 of this hype train, he knows if we get to level 5, the nipples come out. That's what it is. That's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. He knows. He knows. He wants to see nipples. He does. He wants an early Christmas present. Kyle King, sir! Thank you for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6 gifted subs. Oh, 5 gifted tier 1 subs, sir. Thank you. That's craziness, sir. Valorant gave out one. My bad. Valorant gifted a sub. Valorant, thank you, buddy. Valorant, sir. Gentleman and a scholar. Yo, House, what's up, buddy? Valorant added oh, what the hell? Oh, that's crazy. Okay, I'm like, Valorant. I thought Valorant was a dude. That's the game. That's crazy. So, Kyle, sir, you've gifted 5 subs, and then Valorant, the game, I guess, was like, we'll go on and add one to it. Okay, that works. Kyle, thank you, buddy. Hey, the coolest hokage? I don't know what that is. Well, thank you for the follow. You're just in time to see some nipple. I don't know. We're not. Not yet. Not yet. If we get to level 5 hype train, you are. Halsey, what up, big dog? Good to see you, Pip. Walt over here on the dark side. Oh, you got to run. Love you, love you, Kyle. Appreciate you, buddy. Just got a call from my son's daycare that he had a blowout and has no clothes. Oh, God. See? Yet another reason I'm team fuck them kids. Jesus Christ. I'd just leave him there, Kyle. You know, you could do that. It's kind of like animals, Kyle. What you do, buddy, don't take him any clothes. Just go pick him up and then just take him to another neighborhood and drop him off. And then when your wife is like, well, where's the baby? He ran away. He's not a dog, man. Apparently he is. He's acting like one. He just ran away. And then, yeah, everybody's happy. I mean, she's not. The baby's not. Child Protective Services isn't. But you are. So, Dre said, get the baby wipes. Some days I wish I had a DeLorean. Yeah, or a vasectomy. Yeah, or both. You see? Spray them off at the car wash, PB Dub said. Look at all the dads. Water hose and a towel. Yeah, but you got to get him home first. Just drop the baby off on a nicer neighborhood. Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What? Hokage? I don't know what that means. Hokage. Is that how you say it? The coolest Hokage? I think I messed that up really bad. I'm sorry, the coolest Hokage. Gay? I think I'm pronouncing that wrong. Hihue? Hokage? I fucked it up. House, you're off all week? Good for you, man. I am not, obviously. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, JennyIsMom going to join me at 3:15. We're going to talk Christmas, presents, and everything else. So this goes ahead and put down a plastic tarp in your back seat, mafia style. There you go. There you go. Dub said definitely not a dad. Team fuck them kids. Yeah, baby. That's what's up. All right, ladies and gentlemen. If you know me, you know I am a team fuck them kids. 100%. However, you also know Marty love the kids. I know it's a quandary. It is a contradiction, to say the least. But oh shit. Where did it go? I would like your help, ladies and gentlemen, is what I'm saying. I need your help. Help. I need somebody help. I need your help. Okay? I need your help. Yep. I need your help. And what I need your help doing is getting some toys, not just toys, but also, other items, toiletry and whatnots for, underprivileged kids in the area. Okay? And where's the fuck is this coming from? Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Where is that? 194. Oh, there it is. Found it. Fantastic. Oh. Well, that's not it. Okay. Yeah, so here's the deal. I would like your help. All right, I'm pulling it up. No, I promise. The shit's all sideways. Shit's all sideways. Shit's all jacked up. All right, number 4. Where's slide 4? There we go. Okay, here it is. Here's all the information. All right, it's a holiday toy drive, and ignore the dates. All right, again, oh, that's weird. That's so weird. That is super awk, is it not? Yeah, let's just. Oh, nope, wrong crop. Wrong cropping. There we go. So here's it. How do I send a Team Fuck Them Kids shirt? My gift to the world is not fathering idiots like myself. Thank God. Listen. So here's what I need. Here's what I need. The toy drive is through the end of the year. Okay. And I have a link. Copy. So if you're local, there's 2 ways you could do this. Okay. You could buy a toy and take it down to the club. Yep. And we could do it that way. Or, why is this not working? This should be way more organized. I apologize, folks. Like, none of my shit is working today, as per usual. There we go. Shit. So one way you could do it is buy the toys, take them down there. But they also need, as you can see on there, unwrapped toys, canned food donations, children's clothing, and hygiene products. Okay. And this is all going to Sawyer Elementary, and that's according to Zach. He said it is for underprivileged and homeless kids that attend Slayer Elementary up here in Spring, Texas. So all of this is for elementary school kids. Okay. So great cause, first of all. They have an Amazon wish list. Did I send it? I did. I don't know why the fuck it ain't showing up here. Huh. Oh, there it goes. All right, here is the Amazon wish list. I'm going to put this in the chat. And what you can do is, if you can't make it down to the club, you can buy this. And you can have this sent to the club, put your name on it, and then you can request the tickets, and they will give you the tickets that way. So you don't have to go down to the club. You can just go to the Amazon wish list, make the purchase that way, and then have it sent to them. And from there, they will they'll get you the tickets. So you don't have to go down if you can't make it, because I know that can be kind of a pain in the ass. So there's the link. It is in both chats. Where is it? Where is it? There it goes. Yes. Okay. All right. So, just to get it started, I talked to Nora, so we're going to, I asked her, hey, can we do something? She was like, yeah, of course. So I told her she was like, how much do you want to do? I was like, let's just start with $50. We're going to do more than that. That's what I told her. So I'll probably end up doing $100 worth of whatever is in here. I haven't even really looked at it yet. I'm kind of looking at it right now, and it looks like some of this stuff. Let's see. Some of it is some of it's a wee bit pricey. There's Christmas countdown bags. So some of it is obviously for Christmas, but some of it is like, just for the kids themselves. Okay. There's a panini maker, ice cream. I saw like what's it called? A heat press. I guess that's for making shirts for the kids. There's a Cricut so they can do arts and crafts and stuff like that. So all kinds of cool stuff for the kids. There's some girl microfiber multiple colors for I guess tights and stuff for the girls. So you can go through the list. I don't even know how much. Let's sort by price, low to high. Let's see what's on here. Oh, look at that. You can get bow ties. You can get, so they got stuff as cheap as $10 on here. All right. And I just want to encourage you to jump on here and get what you can and help out. Boy, they don't have much left. It looks like people have really snatched up. Oh, there we go. So that was the Live Nation Slayer after school wish list. Oh, okay. There's the teacher wish list. Here's the other wish list. And then, okay. So there's the after school wish list. So there's even more. So all of the wish lists you'll see are over here on the left. All right. So buy something, send it over, send it with your name. And then I will give you or just email the Punchline or contact the Punchline, Houston Punchline. Let them know you did that. Give them your name, and Zach will get you tickets to select shows upcoming. And you just have to give them your name. All right. So that's Punchline Houston. If you got questions, let me know. I'll get you the contact information for Punchline Houston. This is good through the end of the year, by the way. So it's now through December 31st. All right. So I want to encourage you to do it. Please do it. I'm going to be posting this on socials as well. I would hope, though, that as deckheads, we could do something, because we usually do something every year. We didn't do anything last year, but when he hit me up, I was like, yeah, this would be dope. So I'll try to remind you again now. I'll try to remind you again at the end of the week when we do some more shows. But this is just to get it started. So I'll try to get my bearings about and see what else I could find that maybe we could do. Okay, cool. All right. So do that if you can. All right. JennyIsMom going to be joining me here in just a second, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm not going to jump into the news right now or the headlines. We'll wait until we get done with that. But I did want to say real fast, I did not get to it last week, and I apologize. But Donna, Sylvia, BB Dubs, and Cece. I didn't get to it last week. Last week was a crazy day. It started late because of some personal shit, but I wanted to say thank you guys for the Thankful Thursday last week. I was derelict in my duties of saying thank you for your generosity and your kindness and supporting the show. Did not get to it, and that's my bad, but thank you guys for supporting the show. As always, it is appreciated, and your kindness did not go unnoticed. And I thank you guys so much. And Cece actually sent a funny ass note with hers. Everybody always sends a note when they send in a Thankful Thursday. Where were they? Where did they go? Oh, BB Dub said Thankful Thursday. Sylvia said Happy BOD, Thankful Thursday. Donna said Happy Holidays and Thankful Thursday. Cece said Merry Christmas to Santa's favorite ho 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 from his second favorite ho ho ho. Love you, Cece. Love you, Donna, Sylvia, and PB Dubs. Thank you guys. Very much appreciate all the support. I just got the 2 jackets. Let's go, House! By the way, can we all stop for a moment? Because House is killing it, okay? I gotta say, if y'all know me, y'all know I love to do the whole charitable thing. That's been a part of the show, but that's been a part of what I've done for a while, given platforms and the ability to do it, even back to my Cage Door days when I had the MMA website. But I just got to say, House, congratulations, my friend. You fucking killed it, y'all. If you don't know, House did a toy drive, I believe it was. House, I got to go look on Facebook. But House did a stream where they were raising money. I saw the post. Oh, you did a family wish list. It was a family wish list. Oh, where is it? Here we go. So it was a family wish list for Christmas presents for a family in need, and they raised $1,000. 1,200 and 11 families. Let's go, House. Bro, that's badass, man. I'm really proud of you, House. I love that shit, man. Good for you, dude. Good for you. That's what I'm talking about. You get a platform, use it. And you did, man. Really proud of you, bro. Really. That's fantastic. I wish I'd have known about it. You should have told me about it sooner. I could have hit you up. And I certainly would have donated. So well done, brother. Well done indeed, sir. Well done, House. That's what I'm talking about. That's that Barry on deck spirit that I love to see. So well done, sir. Oh yeah, it's so fun. The teacher's wish list as well. Yep. Wait, House has a soul? Yeah, who'd have thunk it, right? Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk it? So, well done, House. Good job, buddy. Also, what the shit? Two more things, and then I'm going to grab JennyIsMom because she is in the green room waiting very patiently. She is a saint. Wanted to say thank you to two new Patreon members who also happen to be two old Patreon members that are new Patreon members, but damn it, they're still new to me. I was like, what? So, welcome back, but welcome nonetheless to some Patreon members. Raising Rev House is one of the proudest things. Ain't that the truth? Thanks, Papa. That's fantastic. But hey, I want to say real quick, shout out to Sid. Sid, girl, thank you so much. Shout out to Sid for subscribing to the Patreon. Sid, welcome back, big girl. Appreciate you. Sid is now a huge deckhead supporting the show. And let me tell you how much I appreciate that, man. Sid, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for supporting the show and the community. Welcome. Thank you so much. Love you. I appreciate you. For those who don't know, Sydney is Walt's better half. Way better half. Way better half. But yeah, much appreciated, Sydney. Walt said, well, that's news to me. Walt didn't even know. That's what you get. Oh, that's hilarious, Walt. Walt didn't even know. That's fantastic. Also, want to say welcome back to an OG who he was around from the beginning, super active on the Discord, and you know, life gets in the way, and I get it, and it's just good to have you back. So everybody help me welcome back B-Mart, Brandon Martinez. Brother, man, I appreciate you, homie. Thank you for joining the Patreon again. Brandon also joined as a huge deckhead. So appreciate that, man. Thank you for continuing to support the show, B-Mart. Much love to you. I hope you and the fam are doing great. Happy holidays to you guys. And thanks for, B-Mart's the best, bro. House said love B-Mart. B-Mart's the best, man. So welcome back to B-Mart. Welcome back to Sydney. Thank you guys for continuing to support this little raggedy ass show and doing what we do here. So thank you both for doing that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It is time for, well, a lot of y'all's favorite time of the week. I know it's my favorite time of the week, but a lot of y'all's favorite time of the week as well. Mr. 247. That's right, Cisco. B-Mart. Mr. 247. It's my favorite time of the week. Probably a lot of y'all's too. It's when JennyIsMom joins the program. She's the bestest mom in the world. And here she is right now. And oh shit, I see what you're wearing. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the program, JennyIsMom. Mother, how are you? Yeah, Jenny.
Boy, my boy's hurt.
As soon as I saw the jersey, I was like, oh, are you the Jinx?
No. I'm wearing it in his honor.
Are you the Jinx?
Sick.
Huh?
I was sick.
Well, it didn't happen until you got that jersey.
Now, that's true. That's true. I might have to burn it.
I think so. Maybe if you burn it, it'll magically heal his
Hey,
ACL,
the
MCL.
game was going along, and he was already 95 yards, and I'm thinking, man, I might have a chance to beat Clarence. I doubt it, but boy, I mean, he is giving me some points, and then bam.
It's just not meant to be, Mom. It's just not
I
meant to
can't beat
be.
that SOB. I'm sorry, Clarence.
Oh, you met Clarence.
This is 2 years in a row.
That
in the
is
playoffs, and
hilarious.
He has kicked my butt.
Oh,
Damn
that's
it.
so funny. Mom out here
I'm going to
shooting
have to
shots.
resign from fantasy.
That is hilarious. Oh my God. By the way, Spoon said you bring class to the show. That's so funny. Hey,
Oh, then I take back all those cuss words. I'm sorry.
you said but and SOB. Oh, please. Hey, Rob, thank you for resubscribing for 34 months, man. Really appreciate that. And Captain Pope, I wanted you to know I didn't miss it. I didn't forget it. Thank you for the 200 bits. Captain Pope said, yo, Barry, met a lass at the Gentleman's Club last night. Thinking about taking her to the zoo. Think about taking her to the zoo lights this weekend. Thoughts on the ethicality of zoos? Most are rescue animals, right? I'm glad you specified that, Captain Pope. Mom, Captain Pope is a fantastic supporter of the show. He always has wonderful questions.
Captain Pope.
Yeah, he always has wonderful questions, and it's great because he asks great questions and supports the show by sending bits when he asks the questions. So not only does he provide great content and great topics, but he also supports the show by sending bits when he asks. So it's fantastic.
Well,
and
how
I hope
nice.
he's still here.
Well, Merry Christmas to him.
Yeah, Captain
And
Pope,
all
are you
the
still here? Oh, he is still here. He is still here.
Good.
So that's what I was gonna say, House. I was gonna say, Captain Pope, I'm glad you specified that because in the message you said thoughts on the ethicality of zoos, most are rescues, and I wasn't sure if you were talking about the zoo animals or the strippers. So I'm glad you said
It could be either or.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. A lot of strippers are rescues too. So it might be that, they relate really well. And a lot
Right.
fun facts, a lot of the animals at the zoo also have daddy issues.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
I've never met an alligator that didn't have daddy issues. So
That's true.
They have that in common with
told me
strippers as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
another fun fact, a lot of zebras working their way through nursing school. Something they have in common with strippers as well.
Barry.
Yeah.
Barry, you know what that reminds me of?
What?
When I was in college, I was taking.
If you tell me you're
physiology.
stripped, I'm leaving. I swear to God.
No,
I
no,
swear
no,
to
no.
God.
No, when you said. No, Perry, when you said zebras.
Oh my God.
That reminded me of something. When I was in college, I was taking, I can't remember, animal physiology. I don't remember what. It was a biology course. And our assignment was to go to the zoo and observe an animal on 6 different occasions. Well, I picked the zebra. That is the dumbest, most stupid, boring animal in the entire world. I sat on that bench and watched him flip his tail
That's it.
and eat for hours. I mean, he did nothing. He hardly moved.
Yeah.
It was not a very good report.
Yeah. Again, I met some strippers like that. Same thing. Just you go in, you go to observe them. They just sit there, flip their tail a little bit,
That's
eat.
right.
It's just the worst. You're just like, God damn, I'm not paying for this. Sucks.
No.
That's hilarious.
Oh, God. I just got home from the mall. Alert, don't go to the Woodlands Mall.
Oh,
All
you're
of you.
crazy. Yeah,
Do
I
not
went.
go. I hardly made the show. I was in traffic just getting out of the mall for 20 minutes.
I went
It was a
Friday.
nightmare.
I went Friday, and I was like, you know what, Lord? And I don't pray. I just found, I don't know, I wouldn't even say I found religion. I'm spiritual now, but not religious. But I was
Sorry.
like, Lord, if after I left, you struck this whole goddamn mall with lightning and just cleared some folks
I would
out,
be fine with it.
wouldn't bother me a bit, you know? I mean,
It was a nightmare.
fuck them. Oh my God.
I just like, oh my God. And then I tried to order something on Amazon today, and it said that it wouldn't be delivered till January the 4th. So I thought, wait a minute, I'm Prime. What happened to the next day delivery? I'm in a mess. Anyway, I'm still shopping.
Yeah. Oh yeah. God, you're like a man. Why did you wait to the last minute?
I didn't. Well, the other side of the family, I had 15 gifts. That was Saturday. I
I
finished
mean,
that.
Listen,
Now I'm on this side of the family.
Nora and I have 0 gifts purchased right now, so
we'll see. There you go.
we got nothing for you or nobody. So
I got my Dell shirt. That's all I need. Let me just show you one more time.
yeah, mother, stop showing your titties to the chat, please.
That.
By the way, Amos said you picked a striped jackass to go observe at the zoo. That's pretty much it.
What was I thinking?
I don't know.
I finally got the professor to let me change the monkeys. Yeah. Now they're very interesting.
Oh yeah, of
they're
course.
A little nasty, those monkeys, but that was a much better report.
They like to touch themselves and throw poop. It's weird. Yep. Also, like some strippers I've seen.
Mary. Oh
what?
My God,
listen,
hanging out.
So I want to answer Captain Pope's question, Mom, and you can help me. He said, "All right, I met a lady at a gentleman's club last night. Thinking about taking her to the zoo lights this weekend. Thoughts on the ethicality of zoo? Is she like a animal rights activist? I think is first question. Because if she's not,
now, he met the lady. Was she one of the dancers or strippers, or was she just a lady hanging out?
Doesn't matter, Mother. Doesn't matter.
No, I'm just wondering. I'm trying to get the right perspective here. So it doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, then, okay. Captain Pope, JennyIsMom needs more information before she can tell you. All right. Captain Pope said she worked there, and we'll leave it at that.
Okay, that's good. She could be a bartender. She could be the maitre d'. She could be the reception. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me.
Yep.
Girls got to work.
Maitre d', Mother. There's no maitre d' at a strip club.
What do you call
Jesus
the lady?
Christ, Mom. What kind of strip club do you think? There's no goddamn maitre d' at a strip club.
If it's a restaurant too, there might be. Hey. You never know. She could be the receptionist that welcomed people when they came in.
The receptionist?
Yeah. Well, not a receptionist. What do you call that person? A greeter.
Like the door whore. The door whore.
No,
it's a strip club. It's a strip club, Mom. All right.
The last strip club I was in, there was a lady that met us at the door.
Please don't tell me. Please, Jesus Christ. It's too close to Christmas for this.
I told you, Paul and I were on a PI thing. Okay, it was not.
I know. You were on a stakeout.
That's right. Anyway,
okay.
I think
what is your? Go ahead.
I think that's a great date. I think it's a great date.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really do. It's fun and it's Christmassy and they get to know each other. I think that's a great option.
Okay.
If I was a girl, I would love that.
So my first question is, if you were a girl.
I mean, if I was a dating girl. Okay.
What the fuck is happening right now?
I am exhausted.
What is happening in my life? I just found out my mom is a trans stripper. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Barry.
Oh, my God.
What am I going to do with you? Let's get back to his
Don't
day.
blame me. You're the one saying the words, Jenny.
I'm a little tired, okay?
You're the one saying the word.
Week.
Jared Taylor said, it's 2024, Barry. Don't be so judgy. Okay, my bad.
Yeah. Thank you, Jared. Thank you.
Now, I think it's a great idea. I don't know what side of town you live on. If you live on the north side, I took Nora. Walt said Jenny's progressive. Or aggressive. Also, do you hear the way she attacked Clarence?
I love Clarence. I just get sick of him beating me.
He jumped in the chat. He was like, hey, Jenny. You didn't see it. But he was like, hello, JennyIsMom. He was talking shit. He was just trying to piss you off. When as soon as he jumped in the chat, look, it's right there. Look, hi, JennyIsMom.
Oh.
I'm surprised they didn't drop a loser.
Clarence.
I would say
I am a loser.
Yeah. 5-time loser to him.
I know.
Here's the thing, Captain Pope. I live on the north side of town. I'm up in the Spring area, Woodlands area, and over where Splashtown is, they do a Christmas lights show. I took Nora to it last year as a surprise, and she loved it. Now the cool thing is you don't get out of your car. You get in the car.
Oh, that's cool.
And you drive around, and you can video, and it's got you tune your radio to it. It's got music, and so it's one cool way to do it. Because if you go to the zoo, the only concern is if it's not going well, you're kind of screwed. It's
and the parking.
The parking, but then like if you're realizing she doesn't like it, then you're fucked, right? Because then you're like, oh, she hates this, and then you've got to deal with the animal thing because you don't know if she's like an animal rights activist. So what you could do is start off with this light show, and if she loves it, then you could be like, man, this is great. Oh, you loved it? Man, would you like to go with me to the one at the zoo? And then that's a way to get a follow-up date at the same time. That would just be my advice. So you don't know if she's an animal rights lover or activist or whatever. She may hate the zoo. And if you take her there and she's, mad, then you don't know. So I would take her to that one or something like it. And if she really enjoyed it, then say, well, would you like to go to the zoo? Now you're giving her a chance to be like, oh no, I hate zoos. Zoos are terrible. The way they treat animals. You can go, oh, okay, cool. Well, then let's go to, have you been to Prestonwood? Or have you been to
some of those other areas?
There's another
Gallery and River Oaks.
Here's what you do is make sure you have secondary light options, right? So if it's not the zoo, then Prestonwood or River Oaks or something like that. So the zoo is the number one option, but if she doesn't, oh no, I hate zoos. Cool. Have you ever been to Prestonwood? No, I haven't. Well, would you like to go? And then if she liked the lights thing, cool. And if not, 10 minutes out of your time or 30 minutes out of your day or whatever, and then you can go do something else.
And you could also like take a little, thing of hot chocolate and thermos and some stuff for it, wine or whatever while you drive around.
Mother is driving.
Well, she's not.
How you gonna take wine and only one person drinks it on a date, Mom?
She may want wine instead of hot chocolate.
This is what. Well, you would be the weirdest. You're the weirdest man I've ever met. I mean, we've already established. Yeah, we've already established you're a man because you were like, if I was a girl. So we already know you're a dude. You're terrible, man. You're a terrible dude. You're a terrible dude. By the way, Cisco, no. Cisco said drive-through equals roadhead. No, God damn it, Cisco.
Oh my God.
I mean, that is obviously on the table. Mother.
Barry, stop that.
I mean, it is on the table. If she really likes it. You never know. That'd be hilarious.
Okay, what's next?
Captain Pope's like, you see on the news, some man just drove through all the lights at Splashdown. I'd be like, well, Captain Pope must have really had a good time.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. What did Al say? Dating a stripper is like eating chips in church. People will look judgy at you, but they wish they had some. Nice. That is too funny.
Girls got to make a living. Okay.
Tony said, I went out with a stripper once. Never again. Obviously, because I'm married.
Oh, my God. Yes, Tony. I think that's probably a good decision.
That's hilarious. Mm-hmm. Walt said, nah. If he takes her to see all those flashing lights, how the hell is he going to get her to keep still?
You guys are awful.
You know what's what's fucked up though? The one thing you do have to worry about is if she's prone to seizures. That would be so fucked
Barry.
up. That would be so fucked up. You get in a car, you're driving, and all of a sudden she starts having a fucking seizure, and you're like, what the? I would just open the door and push her out and drive off. I was like, not my problem, bitch. First date. I don't even know you that well. Look,
We are digressing.
look, we are not at get you out of a seizure level yet. This is a first date. I'm not getting you out of a seizure, bitch. You're on your own. Get out. Nope.
Oh my God.
Hell no. Not doing it. How said my ex used to have seizures, so I would just put her in the tub with some laundry.
Okay.
That's what you can do, Captain Pope. If she starts having a seizure, just put a margarita in her hand, throw some stuff,
Captain
throw in
Pope.
some mixers,
Captain
and
Pope.
she just.
Captain
Christ,
Pope, don't ever ask Barry for dating advice.
First of all, my advice was amazing. You were trying to get him arrested for open containers.
Drinking and driving.
Oh, well, what you do is you get a box of wine and set it on the dashboard.
Not a box.
Yeah,
That's
and then
cheap.
you just, you get your Stanley. And
I think if it's a cold night, maybe a thermos of hot chocolate and a little, throw or blanket and just, be real neat and warm.
But you're driving,
cozy.
Mom. You're driving.
Well, she's not.
No, that's corny as shit. No, don't, Captain Pope, don't do that.
It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be for me, but
Well,
I mean, we used to go driving around.
You also
for
used to
lights
wear
all the time.
poodle skirts.
It can be. No, I never wore a poodle skirt.
This ain't the 50s, Jenny. You also
idiot.
used
That
to.
was
You
the
also used to
50s.
go necking down
was
on
the
Lover's
50s.
Lane. This is not the same shit anymore. All right.
They didn't have a lover's lane. Besides, poodle skirts were the 50s, okay?
Okay, my bad. Cisco said, man crashes into light display at Splashdown because date has epileptic seizure while giving him roadhead. Story at 11. Drunk man crashes into light display at Splashdown because drunk date has epileptic seizure while giving him roadhead covered in hot chocolate. Jesus Christ, worst date ever.
Okay.
Oh my
How
God.
do we get off on these things?
Oh my God. Well, we know how Captain Pope's gonna get off.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Donna, Lucy, Jen, y'all
They're not
help
here to
me
save you,
here.
Jenny. They're not here to save
Oh
you.
God.
Captain Pope, thank you for the 200 bits. He said, Dr. Barry delivering again. Thanks. See? See? He's talking about my original advice. Take her to something simple.
There you go.
You're done in 20 minutes. If she hates it, no harm, no foul. You can go to dinner.
Dinner would be nice too. Dinner before and then lights.
Yeah, I would. I would do it. I would do it short and sweet. And if she likes it, then plan the bigger version at the zoo. And if she hates, or if she likes animals and hates zoos, then you could go to somewhere else. So that's my advice.
How can anybody hate a zoo?
Animal lovers.
Well, I guess if you're an animal lover, you get to see the animals that you
No,
love. at the
mother.
zoo.
What are you talking about? PETA people can't stand zoos.
Oh, PETA, cheetah. Who cares?
What the fuck was that? That was the worst hip hop rap I've ever heard in my life. Oh, PETA, pumpkin eater, cheetah, PETA. What the?
Oh, Barry.
All right, mother. PETA doesn't even like animals. That's true.
I'm taking your Christmas gift back.
Okay.
That's right. I've already given it to you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can't
you
do
have.
that.
Yeah, you
Sorry
have.
about that.
Tony said, what the hell? I'm a member of PETA. People eating tasty animals, Tony. All right.
Who's a member of PETA?
Rob at So Smoking Gunner Show said, chicken fajita PETA. PETA. This is a true story. I wanted to turn this into a bit, but I haven't sat down and wrote it yet. But I swear to God, this is a true story. During COVID, people were playing video games like crazy. And
Yeah.
there's this video game. Oh, what was it called? I forget what it was called, but you're on an island. And your job on this island was you had to go around and collect like clams and butterflies, and you would sell them for money and trade, and you would chop down wood. And, you know, it was just like this survival thing on an island, and you would work with other islanders and stuff like that. Well, PETA, see if I can find, let's see, PETA. Oh, it's called Animal Crossing. And in Animal Crossing, the point was, let's see, you would gather fish at the wharf, you would butterflies, right? And then so you could trade them, you could sell them and stuff, and you're trying to build up your area or whatever. So PETA wrote, I shit you not, The Vegan's Guide to Animal Crossing.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So,
Seriously?
yeah, I swear to God. And it's like how to play Animal Crossing without being cruel to the animals. The digital video game animals. They literally wrote like, oh, you should let the fish go. You shouldn't keep the clams. You should get one and give it a compliment and then like let it go back. What the fuck? What? Look, clams are bivalves who may look less familiar to us than mammals, but they still deserve consideration and respect. They're capable of surprising range.
Serious?
I swear to God. Should I leave the hermit crab in the game alone? Yes, they say. What the fuck? It's what? What? Mom, it's the craziest shit ever. It's this long ass.
Oh my God.
It's like how to play the video game so that you don't disturb the animals. I was like, this is the craziest shit I've ever seen in my whole life. And they wonder why people hate them. So
sometimes things get a little ridiculous.
and I thought it was hilarious because in Animal Crossing you would chop down the trees and you know. So I was like,
chop down trees.
oh no, I was like,
no.
oh, that would be hilarious if who was
There were animals in the tree.
the environmentalists were pissed off and did it. And sure enough, I Googled it.
Oh my God.
Swear to God. The environmentalists went on a kick about how this video game could contribute to global warming. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
God.
What are we doing?
No.
I swear to God,
No.
I'm not making any of this up. I'm not making any of this up. I was like, you got to be fucked. And then they wonder why people don't want to be on board with their crazy ass. What?
Well, I think anything can be taken to an extreme. I mean,
you
know.
think?
Oh my God.
Just as fish
It's a
don't
game.
belong. Look, this is literally from the PETA website. I'm on PETA.org reading to you from The Vegan's Guide to Animal Crossing. Just as fish don't belong in tanks, insects don't belong inside cramped cases in a museum for other villagers to gawk at. It's a fucking video game. Oh my God. It's the craziest shit ever. Do clams feel pain? What the fuck?
Lord.
What?
Do clams feel pain? I would say, I don't know.
It says on your island, you can dig for clams. Here's why you shouldn't. What the fuck is happening? What is happening? What? This is crazy. It's literally insane. They're
You think people
nuts.
still play that game?
I would, if I knew this, I would have played it. I would have killed every fucking clam in the game and sent them screenshots. If you ever want to see this fucking clam
And you
alive
would
again, you'll take that stupid ass guy down. I'll kill all these
And you
goddamn
would-
digital clams.
And you would have chopped down all those trees.
I would have. I'll catch
know,
every goddamn
every one
fish
of
in
them.
here and not release them. I'll do it. I'll
And you would have chopped down the trees that had birds in them.
Yeah.
And squirrels.
All the
And
butterflies, catching them,
All the butterflies.
putting them in the museum, killing them, fuck
Yep.
them all. It's wild, Mom. It's ridiculous. So, all right, mother, I'm gonna talk some sports and shit.
Okay, I just want to say Merry
Yes.
Christmas to all the wonderful deckheads.
Yes.
And I will see y'all in a couple weeks. I'm going to San Antonio on Monday, Monday after Christmas for New Year's.
Oh,
Yay.
fun. Yeah, well, have
Patent
fun.
dick,
I
our
will
friends. Okay, honey.
I will see you
We'll see
Saturday,
you.
I guess.
That's right. All right, 1 o'clock.
All right.
See you then.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
All right,
Dickheads.
everybody. That is JennyIsMom joining me every Monday, except next Monday, of course, right here on Barry on Deck about 3:15. Would you chop the trees with nuts? What? What does that even mean? Don't eat the virtual clams, please. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Y'all don't believe me. I'm going to post the link. Let's see. Reopen, close tab. Here you go. Here it is. This is the vegan guide to Animal Crossing. Right here. It's in the chat. Since none of you believed me. There it is. Oops. Oops. Hold on. I think I just posted the wish list again. Oh, yeah. I didn't copy it. Hold on. Control C. There you go. There you go. PETA.org. It's the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my whole life. And I've seen some weird shit. My mother is one of them. Okay, let's get into some sports, man. We got a lot of shit to discuss. And I mean a lot of stuff to discuss. By the way, speaking of the toys and stuff, please don't forget. Hey, Captain Pope, thank you for gifting a sub to Tony the Handsome, please. Thank you very much. Much appreciated, sir. Very much appreciated. It's very kind of you. All right. We got a lot to get into, so let's get into some headlines and then get into some goings on over the weekend. All right, here's your sports headlines for the day. Apparently, Ken Paxton doesn't have enough shit to do, so he is now suing the NCAA in an effort to block transgender athletes and their ability to play sports in the state of Texas. This is an article I found on ESPN. It says Ken Paxton sues the NCAA to block participation of trans athletes in women's sports, arguing that it tricks and misleads fans. A lawsuit filed in state district court in Lubbock announced Sunday argues that NCAA violates the Texas Deceptive Trade Practices Act by promoting women's sports that may include a transgender athlete. The law is designed to protect consumers from being misled or tricked into buying products or services that are not as advertised, the lawsuit says. Texas lawsuit is the latest attempt by conservative politicians to target transgender athletes and push the NCAA into banning them from competition. Here's a quote from him. When people watch a women's volleyball game, for example, they expect to see women playing against other women, not biological males pretending to be something they are not. Radical, quote, gender theory, end quote, has no place in college sports. So I don't want to get into the politics of this. What I will say is this. One, my stance on this hasn't changed. It has been the same as it has been all the way back to when Fallon Fox, a transgender MMA fighter, was fighting back in the day. And back then, I would say, when I covered MMA, don't think it's fair. I just don't think it's fair that, and look, if you don't believe in gender, that's, I respect it. That's fine. Doesn't mean that I have to not believe in gender. I happen to believe there are two genders, male and female, and I believe you're born as a specific gender. And so, I do think that there are advantages in sports when male athletes, this is why there are two different leagues, right? In volleyball, in basketball, in men, when it comes to muscles and performance, it's not fair. Straight up, it's not fair. So to have an athlete who was born a man and, has the physical characteristics of a man, and I get how they identify. God, I couldn't imagine not feeling like you belong in your body. That would suck. So I don't want to, say that I don't understand that part. I do. And I sympathize and I support them, but I don't think it's fair to the other female athletes that they would have to go against another athlete who has the physical abilities of a man. Even though she identifies as a female now, she still has the physical abilities of a man. And I don't think that's fair. And I've stated as much several times. So that's where I land on it. The problem I have with the lawsuit is twofold. One, I think Ken Paxton is full of shit. I think he is absolutely full of shit on a lot of stuff. The problem is Ken Paxton would rather waste time on this when he could be out there pursuing a lot of other real deceptive trade practices acts that are occurring on a continual basis. And starting with fucking ERCOT. That's just my opinion, right? We got sold a bill of goods on ERCOT and their preparedness. I would say that's deceptive. But did he go after them? Fuck no. So I digress on that. However, I just think this is just him pushing a policy and using some bullshit like that to do it. And as far as his statement goes, here's the problem I have with it. He said when people watch a women's volleyball game, they expect to see women playing against other women. I really don't have a problem with that statement. He said not biological males pretending to be something they're not. That's the part I have a problem with. Not even the part about saying biological males, but he didn't need to add pretending to be something they're not. This is just rhetoric. This is just political speech. This is just more of that political talk that continues to divide us unnecessarily, in my opinion. And look, don't get me wrong. Democrats are guilty of this rhetoric as well. I'm just giving you an example of it in this particular case. There were plenty of times during the election cycle in commercials when I was just like, Jesus Christ, they're just as bad. Because they are. But this is the problem, is you get statements like pretending to be something they're not. And then he ends the statement with radical gender theory has no place in college sports. Again, I would be fine if he stopped at women. When people watch a women's volleyball game, they expect to see women playing against other women, not biological men. End of statement. I would say, I agree with you. I mean, you could even add, I don't think it would be fair for, women to play against men, but the whole point of the lawsuit is deceptive trade practices. So that's why he would make the statement, when people watch a female volleyball game, they expect to see females. I wouldn't have a problem with that. And if you're wondering why he chose that particular sport and so forth, there's out in California, San Jose State, the women's San Jose State volleyball team. A lot of the women's teams that have been playing against them have been forfeiting because they have said that among the players on that team is a transgender player. And so they refuse to participate in games against them. That player has not come out as trans. So the Associated Press hasn't released their name. So that's where this is at. And that's Ken Paxton just pushing this forward. And it's, it is a political, it's a political stance for conservatives and Republicans. And, Trump has come out and stated, how he felt about it. It said in the article, it spoke about President-elect Donald Trump said he wants to stop trans athletes from competing. And I think that again, is misleading in its statement. And Trump is really good at that because he'll say that and it riles the base. But then those are his words, but then his actions will actually be different. He'll say that, but I don't think that's what he really means, because we've seen that time and time again with Trump. He says one thing that seems so extreme, but he chooses his words very carefully. So that could be interpreted as, I don't think trans athletes, they should be stopped from competing. But I think he just left off, they should be stopped from competing in women's sports. So, I think eventually where this has to land is trans athletes can compete in, sports where they were in which they were born. Or, and I've said it before in this program, we have to explore, will there be a third league? Will there be a league for trans athletes? Is there enough to consider it? I don't know at this point that there is, but maybe someday down the road, it's something that we have to consider. I don't know. So, but of course, rather than trying to be rational about this and have rational discussions and not make it so extreme and divided, Ken Paxton and his cronies can't do that. They have to make it so extreme and so wild. And they love using the word radical, when in reality, that's the exact form of politics that they play. I digress. Bad news. Texans. Hey, what's up, Ryan? You just missed JennyIsMom, brother. You missed her. Go play in her murals, brother. Let's see. It used to be the other way around. Customer asked the stripper to go on a date. What? Oh, that's funny. Let's see. Dude doesn't do shit but waste taxpayer dollars. I do agree with that, Dave. I do agree with that. I average 12 points a game. Third option. Yeah, I'm with you on that, B-Hannon. Fuck you, Ryan. I'm not calling you dad. I don't care what you say. I'm not calling you dad, okay? Fuck you. You're not my real dad, are you? Listen. Bad news, man. Texans wide receiver Tank Dell, torn ACL and a dislocated kneecap. The injury was brutal. It was gruesome. It was heartbreaking. If you watched the game, and you're a Texans fan, we got to talk about it. It was, that game in and of itself against the Chiefs was exactly what I feared more than anything. Not the loss. If you'll recall, those of you that did listen, to the Killer Bees on ESPN 97.5 here in Houston last week and at the end of the week before, Joel Blank, my old co-host, and I, we talked about this quite a bit. I would almost venture to say ad nauseum. And I threw out the topic early in my 5 days there because I said, let's assume something. Let's say that the Texans clinch early because they were playing the Dolphins. And that was the same week that if Denver beat the Colts and the Texans beat the Dolphins, the Texans would clinch the division and a playoff berth. And I threw it out there that, what if the Texans have clinched by the time they get to Christmas Day? Would you rest your starters? Would you rest them if they've clinched before they get to Kansas City? Would you not play your starters for any significant amount of time or at all down the stretch after you've clinched, given the already mounting injuries on this team? And Joel was adamant about, got to play, can't have the rust. And it's a great point. And he's right in a lot of ways. But I was very much team rest. And Joel was team rust. Can't have rust. And I was team rest. Because I'd rather be a little rusty versus the alternative. And the alternative happened on Saturday. The alternative is exactly what I feared. Not only did the Texans lose Tank Dell, first of all, it was heartbreaking for Dell. And it was really heartbreaking to see the reaction of his teammates. CJ Stroud and the kid that hit him, I forget his name. I think it was a kid that just got called up from the practice squad. Who was it? Was it Beck? I want to say it was Beck. No, it wasn't Beck. Who was it? Was it Hutchinson that hit him? I thought they said it was, maybe it was Hutchinson that hit him. I thought it might have been Beck, but I guess it was Hutchinson. So, Tony said Dale won't be back till midseason. That's interesting. Yeah, Beanna said thoughts on Stroud crying. I'm going to get to that. So, the exact thing that I feared, it was Wayne. Okay. That's what I thought. And that dude was just up from the practice squad, right? Wait, it was Wayne. Hold on. Let me see something. Yeah, it's Jared Wayne. Okay. That's who, because I was looking at the box score and I didn't see him listed, but he just didn't have a target. Yeah, it was Jared Wayne. So, he played in Jacksonville. Yeah, and then he again against KC. But to see the team's reaction was just devastating. It was sad. And it shows you just how close CJ Stroud and Tank Dell are. But it shows you how tight-knit this team is. It shows you how much Tank Dell is loved in that locker room. But it really did show you in a lot of ways how tight this team is and how much of a family this team is. I even, after the game, saw Joe Mixon's comments about all I can do is tell him that I'll be there for him and then be there for him. I mean, that's what friends say. That's what close friends do and say. And it was, it didn't feel like lip service. I mean, those players felt genuinely concerned. Obviously, CJ was distraught. Wayne was distraught. There were several players that looked like it really affected them. Fairbairn came in, missed an extra point after that. It was a big blow. It was a really big blow. And it will be a big blow going forward. Because now Instead of this offense being what we thought it would be going into this season, one of what could have been one of the most prolific offenses in the NFL. Don't get me wrong. You've got a really good top end one, but now teams don't have to respect Nico Collins at all. There's that's it. I mean, unless, Mechie, who's, I think he's been injured as well. Let's see. Yeah, Mechie's shoulder was listed as limited on Sunday's practice. That was yesterday. He obviously didn't play on Saturday. So, but you didn't just lose Tank Dell. You also lost Jimmy Ward, who's now out for the year and is going to have surgery on his foot. You also had more injuries on the O-line. Shaq Mason had a left knee injury, excuse me. Now, the only saving grace in that regard is that I'm looking at the injury report right now. Mason's knee is considered week to week, and he's questionable for Wednesday's game against the Ravens. Jimmy Ward, done for the year. Tank Dell, done for the year. Shaq Mason, questionable and is week to week. Hopefully, you get Shaq Mason back before the playoffs. The fact of the matter is, exactly what I feared would happen, happened. And this is why I said, if it were me, one, I would be running very vanilla offenses, but two, I wouldn't be playing my starters for very long. I just wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it. Sometimes you can't avoid it. Sometimes it's football. It's a physical game. PP Dubs said he blew his knee out and they acted like he got shot. Well, here's the problem, PP Dubs. Here's the problem. I think that they knew, and apparently there were other video views of it where it was a lot worse looking than what we saw at home. Like, disgusting. Not Joe Theismann-esque, but it was worse than what we saw. But even more than that, the concern is, how does this affect his career going forward? This is now the second year of a serious lower leg injury for a guy who relies on his, I'll say, speed and quickness, because he is still fast. His speed and quickness, that's his tool set. And how is that going to, this could have been a career-ending knee injury. That's the concern, and that's the fear. Modern medicine is great. Will Tank Dell be back? I sure hope so. I sure think he will. Will he? Will he ever be the same? Will Tank Dell be the Tank Dell you drafted after these two injuries? I don't know. And that, I think, is what really affected the players, PB Dubs. because I think what they understood is that this could be the end for Tank Dell. This could be the end of his career. You may have just seen Tank Dell play his last football game. Now, is that true? Probably not. He's certainly going to mount some sort of comeback and play again. But will he ever be the same? I hope so. But I'm not counting on it. But again, that's my explanation for why was everyone so upset. They were, I saw people saying they were being overly dramatic and drama queens and crybabies. Listen, man, when you go to war with your brothers like that, when you go to, when you go through the fires with these and you're a family, and that's again, Texans, D'Amico Ryan, say what you want, but he's got that team playing like a family, and it feels like a family. So I think they understood. Man, was that it? Could that be the end of his career? And man, when you think that and you see that, you can get overcome with emotions, man. That's their brother. I mean, that's CJ's best friend, apparently. He said as much. And to think about if your best friend, you just saw possibly the end of his career. Wayne was distraught. Imagine doing that. Fuck, man. I mean, that was tough. It was tough. It was very somber. Trey said he just ensured more playing time for himself. So, yeah, it sucked. It sucked. What really sucks, too, is not what's going to happen next week. Not what's going to happen the last week of the season. What are you going to do in the playoffs? Because a receiving core of Nico Collins, Robert Woods, Mechie, Dalton Schultz, but that's not going to strike fear in the hearts of anyone. I think throw Xavier Hutchinson in there. Deontay Johnson, I see on here. Jared Wayne. I mean, Deontay Johnson is... He's had one 1,000-yard receiving... He's caught 1,000 yards one time in his career. 2021. He ain't that no more. Rob said, why is it even a topic? I don't get it. Their reaction, Oh. Yeah, I think some people felt like, it was an accident, as people come back from injuries all the time. And I get it, what Dub said, I've heard people say, they act like he got shot. Like he'll be back, right? Is the thought. Like, it's an injury. But I think what people fail to realize is a dude as small as Tank, who relies on his legs like Tank, it could have been, it quite possibly could be career ending. At the very least, career altering. We may never see Tank Dell like what Tank Dell could have been, which sucks, man. And it also, I'll say this and then we'll move on. It speaks to the severity of the injury, because those guys don't get like that for no reason. It kind of lets you know that was some serious shit. And Spoon said, yeah, they put him in the air cast and all that. I mean, they don't just do all that just because. That shit was serious. So I don't think that it was any kind of overreaction or by the league or the medical staff or the players. I think it was serious. I think it was fucked up. And that sucks. So, yeah, I saw somebody work out OBJ. Yeah. That that is interesting. Let me Google something. NFL free agent wide receivers. Who is out there? 3 days ago. Best quarterback free agents. Tannehill, Mond, Dugan. Best running back free agents still available. Best receiver free agents. Deontay Johnson. That's who you went out and got. Odell Beckham, Kadarius Toney, Michael Thomas, Corey Davis, Lynn Bowden, Randall Cobb, Richie James, Chase Claypool, James Washington, Willie Snead, Demir Bird, Darius Fountain, Robbie Chosen, Traquan Smith, and Malik Turner. That's according to sharpfootballanalysis.com. So, shit. Well, let's look at the guards. And remember now, once all they have to do is be on the roster before the end of the season to be eligible for the playoffs. So if they want to, sign OBJ, they absolutely could. Does that mean he's the answer? No. I mean, that dude is a shell of his former self. Let's look up his numbers. With the Les Dauphins. I know they weren't good. Oh God, no. Don't. I almost shut everything down. Good Lord. I almost shut the whole damn stream down. Here is his game log this year. He had 18 total targets for 55 yards. No touchdowns. Here's his stats recently. And that was this year. Last year with Baltimore, 565 yards, 14 games, 64 targets. Previous year with the Rams. Remember, the Rams signed him for their Super Bowl run. 305 yards, 48 targets, averaged 11.3 per target. With the Ravens, he averaged 16.1. His last year in Cleveland, 232 yards, over 34 targets, or 34, over 6 games played. So, I mean, he hasn't had 1,000 yards since 2019. So, yeah. Let's see. And then we can do this right here. Here's Deontay Johnson's game log. He started the season. This season, he's got 31 receptions, 363 yards, 3 touchdowns, averaging 11.1 or 11.7 yards per catch. So, he was acquired by Baltimore and then cut. Previously with Carolina. So he started with Carolina, was meh, had 100-yard game, and then didn't do shit in Baltimore. And you wonder why. I mean, just nothing. Nothing. And then here's his year-over-year numbers, right? So this year with Carolina, and then last year with Pittsburgh, 14 games, 717 yards. The previous year, 17 and 8, 82, 16 and 11, 15 and 9, 16 and 6. So, look, if you could get 14 yards average out of him, boy, that's found money. That's found money. He's averaging 11.7 though. But that'll do it. Hunter Renfro's out there. Alex Villanueva said, just roll with what you have. Yeah, what you have isn't going to get it, though, Alex. That's the problem. If you roll with what you have, you're pretty much saying, well, we're not going to advance. So fuck it. Tony the Handsome, how is Johnson on wide receiver screens? Nesne said Deontay is so overrated. As a Steelers fan, he sucks. Dude can't catch for shit. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. This is not like, ooh. There's a reason he's on the street. There's a reason all the names I read to you, this list. Right here. There's a reason all these names are on the street. These are your free agent wide receivers right now. Deontay Johnson, Odell, well, Deontay Johnson's not anymore. Odell Beckham, Kadarius Toney. Like, there's a reason all these cats are out there. So, yeah, I mean, we could run through some of these, but, you know, like Chase Claypool is interesting to me. But, oh, let's see. Claypool, he was, let's see, stats. Yeah. Man, he only played in 7 games in, man, now the dude was, he should have been a lot better than he was. Yeah, he played in 12 games in 2023. Didn't even have 100 yards. That's crazy. That's crazy. Crazy. So, yep. What up, Perry? Good to see you, brother. Suit up Andre Johnson. It's funny. Ryan Tannehill, former A&M receiver. Yeah, great point, Ty Hugo. Corey Bradford. Jeez. No. Randall Cobb would be a crime against the elderly. See if Ruggs can get work release. Oh, wow, that's hilarious, bro. See if Ruggs can get work release. But then the inmates would run. Never mind. Wow, killing it. Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Perry, what's up, brother? Hey, what up, Joe Pro? I missed you. Slid in there. I was diatribing. Good to see you, man. Joe Pro's an injury like that can rattle the whole team. They feel terrible for their teammates, but, you know, they also think, but for the grace of God, go I. Yeah, that's a fact, too. That's a fact, too. But, again, goes back to what I said. Wouldn't be me. Wouldn't be me. It was 17-10 at the half. I'd have just called it. Didn't matter. Just doesn't matter. Just didn't matter. So, whatevs. Let's get to some of the college football action, and we'll circle back to some NFL. Because I do want to talk college football, because there was a ton of it. Yes, indeedy. Here's your nope. Shit, I forgot to finish that slide. Let's just go to the. Let's just go to the damn ESPN. Let's see. Oh, that's basketball. Here we go. There we go. All right, here is the bracket. Now, I didn't get to watch all the games. What up, Uriel? You never late when you're here, brother. Yeah. Tony the Handsome said proper seating next year. Couple things. First and foremost, yes. As I said, my biggest complaint of the playoffs this year is I love the 12 teams. I do. We can talk about SMU versus Alabama. And did they get it right? Spoiler alert. They didn't. But I think that what I suggested before this playoff started and after they had selected the 12 teams and put out the bracket. Look, I'm not going to say I'm a genius, but they definitely need to use two different systems. The current system, I'm fine with, I guess. If you want to give the conference champs some extra weight, okay. But I think once you get your 12 teams, then you need to do another exercise and reseed the pool. So the first way, which is where we're at, just determines the 12 teams that get in. And then once the 12 teams are in, then you seed the bracket separately. Because there's just no reason whatsoever for what's about to happen, and for what I'm about to say is going to happen. Because let's take a look at a macro level. Okay? Texas beat Clemson. Didn't get to watch this game. Kind of wish I would have. I guess Quinn Ewers shut up some of the haters, but Texas moves on. I fully suspected that this would be the case. Home game, as it should be. Clemson good, but not the Clemson that we're used to. So Texas wins, 2 touchdowns, and they advance. Okay? Arizona State, of course, has a bye, so they didn't have to play. Got it. Ohio State and Tennessee played. The number 8 seeded Ohio State team versus the number 9 seeded Tennessee Volunteers team. 42-17, home game, wasn't even close, didn't get to watch it, not shocked, but yet a little bit. But a good matchup nonetheless. But Ohio State advances while Oregon got a bye. Okay? That brings us to Penn State versus SMU. Number 6 seeded Penn State versus number 11 seeded SMU. 38-10. I did watch this game. This game wasn't close. It was awful. It was grotesque. This game is going to be the reason that people suggest that they retract from 12 teams and go to 8 or 6. Simply because of it. It was bad. Penn State did exactly what I thought. They beat SMU. They advance. And now the number 3 seed Boise State team was awaiting them. And then the last game, Indiana, Notre Dame. I didn't watch it. But Notre Dame was the 7 seed. Indiana was the 10 seed. Again, as I suspected, Notre Dame wins. They were the higher seed. They were the better team. Notre Dame was really good all year. 27-17. And I know some of you are like, well, as you suspected, yes. Here was my picks. See the little green check marks on the far left-hand side? Ohio State, Texas, Notre Dame, Penn State. I mean, I went chalk. It's not unrealistic, right? But let's talk about the ramifications of this. The ramifications of this are as follows. So, because there's no seeding of the teams that make the 12-team playoff, I want you to understand what's happening here. Texas actually has an easier path to the playoffs, to the finals, than Oregon does. Texas, the 5 seed, has an easier path to the college football national championship game than the number 1 seed does. Now, they had to play an extra game. Yes. The same is true for Penn State. They also have an easier path to the college football national championship game than Georgia does. And quite frankly, than Oregon does. So Penn State and Texas really benefited the most from this whole playoff bracket because they played, especially Penn State, man, they played SMU trash. Yeah, I said it. I never believed in SMU. And now they're going to play Boise State, a conference champion. Have you looked at the teams in that conference? You've got to be fucking kidding me. And you can save that Heisman Trophy running back shit for somebody else. Go look at the teams he got to run against. I'm not saying he's not good, but come on. It's not like he was running against SEC defenses every weekend or Big Ten defenses every weekend. But now Penn State gets to play what I personally believe is a weak-ass Boise State team. Definitely a weak-ass 3 seed. Meanwhile, the number 2 seed, Georgia, has to play a very stout 7 seed in Notre Dame. In fact, dare I say, Boise State should be the 7 seed. Notre Dame should have been the 6 seed. Penn State probably should have been the 3 seed, or you could flip it. But that's how this should have played out. But it didn't. So in reality, yes, you can roll your eyes, Dubs, but facts are facts. I want you to think about that. Oregon has already played Ohio State once, and it was damn close. It was a damn good football game. Damn good football game. 32-31. Came down to the last play, remember? What's his name? Ohio State quarterback just didn't slide in time. That's it. Understand that the whole, this all comes down to, I mean, now granted, they went on and lost to Michigan, but if the Ohio State quarterback slides in time, Ohio State, more than likely, they got to make the field goal, but more than likely, Ohio State beats Oregon. Oregon doesn't go undefeated. Ohio State is now 12-1. Oregon's now 12-1. It makes things a little bit different. Little bit different. They would have the tiebreak against them. So, I'm just telling you, it's really not fair for Oregon, who goes undefeated during the regular season, and now they have to play the one team in the regular season that played them really closer than any other team in college football, and who at the time was the 2 seed, ranked ahead of them. At the time these teams played, Ohio State, look right there, Ohio State was the 2 seed, Oregon was the 3 seed, according to the AP poll. But now we are to believe that Ohio State is an 8 seed? I mean, I believe Oregon is 1. Your boy predicted Oregon would go undefeated before the season started. But Ohio State is better than an 8 seed in this bracket. Ohio State probably should be the 3 seed in this bracket. Just my opinion. I mean, we could argue you could put Texas at 3 and Ohio State at 4. Your top 4 teams should be Oregon, Georgia, Texas, Ohio State. That's it. That should be your top 4 seeds. That's who should have gotten the buys. So, is it fair? No. I mean, you look at the full Oregon Ducks schedule. They beat Penn State 45-37. It was a good game. Penn State, tried to come back, didn't have enough. But no one good. I mean, Boise State played them close. That was early. And Boise State had their own mishaps and woes. So save that whole, but Boise State, okay, let's calm down. Boise State had some struggles of their own. And for the record, they played nobody of consequence. Nobody. And the one test that they did have, they lost. So I expect the one test that they do get, they're going to lose. I just think it sucks. It sucks for teams like Georgia, who earned a 2 seed or should get the 2 seed. But there's a way better chance Georgia loses to Notre Dame than Penn State loses to Boise State. And there's a way better chance that Oregon loses to Ohio State. In fact, I was 50-50 on who I picked in that game. I was like, fuck, I don't know. I mean, it's a home game for Oregon. Guess what? It was a home game when they barely won it last time. It's a 50-50 shot. But there's a way better chance that Texas beats Arizona State. Way better than Oregon beating Ohio State. I mean, ultimately, when we get to the Goodyear Cotton Bowl and the Capital One Orange Bowl in the semifinals, don't be surprised, folks, if it's Texas and Ohio State versus Penn State and Notre Dame. And the 1 and 2 seed are gone. Now, those aren't terrible games. I'm not mad at those games. But why the fuck did you have a 1 and 2 seed get a bye if you're going to do that? Because that 8 seed is not an 8 seed. And that 7 seed is not a 7 seed. But I digress. Old Man Seattle said Boise did beat up on the 2-pack, so they have that going for them. Walt said they're trying to prevent giving buys to the same conference teams. Kind of like the second team in the NFL conference could be the second best team, but number 5. I get it, but that doesn't make it right. I mean, you can't tell me, Walt, anybody in their sound mind can't look at this and say, okay, Arizona State and Boise State are not 2 of the 4 best teams in this bracket. Anyone that would tell you that doesn't watch college football. Anyone that would tell you that the Arizona State and Boise State belong on the right side don't know shit about college football, because they don't. Texas belonged over there, and Ohio State probably belonged over there. Or Penn State. Fuck, Penn State lost to Oregon. You could probably put them over there. But I would take Notre Dame. You could put them over there. But you could put Penn State, Notre Dame, or Ohio State over there with Texas. And I would have taken it. But Arizona State and Boise State, I might not. Okay, I'll put them ahead of SMU. That's about it. Jeez. Joe Burrow said, all I know is if there's a way to fuck something up, the NCAA can handle it. And they'll find a way to do it. So, yeah. Your new bracket going forward. Very interesting. Here it is. Ohio State and Oregon. 1 versus 8. Texas and Arizona. 4 versus 5. Georgia and Notre Dame. 2 versus 7. And Boise State and Penn State. 3 versus 6. And my picks, real simple. Oregon, Texas, Georgia, Penn State. I didn't go chalk. But you know what? I did go chalk. But I didn't go chalk because I didn't go with 3 and 4. Just saying. I didn't go chalk. No sirree, Bob. I did not. That's right. It's wild. So I think these are going to be good games. And I have the wrong numbers in there, so ignore those. But those are my picks. And I was really, really, really torn between Ohio State and Oregon. I really was. That was difficult to choose. Couldn't make up my mind. Didn't know. Could not make up my mind. Now, real quick, I just want to discuss SMU and Alabama. Oh, really? Mina said MB Stadium and the Peach Bowl released a statement and they're banning Bevo. Is that true? It looks like it. Athlon Sports. Peach Bowl makes final decision on Texas mascot Bevo attending game. Number 5 Texas Longhorns were able to stave off a late comeback attempt by Clemson in the opening round of college football. On top of securing his first ever college football playoff win, Longhorns are able to do so in front of their home crowd. Majestic time, the bowl game. The bowl game's social media, let's see. The majestic animal trots out of the tunnel prior to every home game while being guided by its handlers and caretakers, talking about Bevo. Texas Silver Spurs to its pen where it remains for the entirety of the game. While Bevo has long been a staple of the program, the iconic mascot will not be making the trip to Atlanta for the team's matchup against number 4 Arizona State Sun Devils in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. The bowl game, social media released a statement on Monday citing the lack of space as the reason for the Longhorns not being allowed to attend.
Heck yeah!
We'll see about that. Yo!
Heck yeah!
What just happened? Oh my God! Holy shit! Cisco first Animal Crossing and now Bevo. God bless America. What is happening? Next thing you know what it is? You know what it is? It's the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. They're banning hamburgers. Son of a bitch, they're banning hamburgers. Is there no end to the madness, Chick-fil-A? Is there anything you won't do to ban hamburgers? My God, it's disgusting. Can't even have Bevo in the building? Come on. That's ridiculous. Oh, Chick-fil-A, we can't have ground beef in the building. That's ridiculous. Yo, Captain Pope! Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, homie. Who got them? Who got them gifted subs? Let's see. Truck Driver Pookie, Nastia 90, Alex Higuero, Asteroid Eater, and Sandman got them. And then Valorant gifted a sub to Uriel. Thanks to Captain Pope giving out the 5. Valorant, for some reason, did an extra. So thank you for that again, Captain Pope. Mucho appreciated. And Joe Pro, thank you for the 192 bits. Hype train has begun, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do a shot. We didn't do a shot last one. Yo, what up, Justin Kim? Good to see you, pimpin'. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Hey! Speaking of, there's Sid right there. Sid gave you a shout out earlier. There. Thank you, Sid. You're the best. You're the best, Sid. What's up, Justin Kelm? Justin Kelm said, I'm off next 2 weeks, so I'll be on as much as I can be. That's dope, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, sir. Good to see you up in here. It's been tomfoolery and shenanigans. You hadn't been in here in a hot minute, brother. Good to have you back. Good to have you back too, Sid. Thank you, sweetie. Walt didn't even know. Walt was like, what? News to me? Well, Walt, she ain't got to check in with you. You ain't her daddy, are you? You ain't her dad. All right, Captain Pope, thank you for the level 2 hype train already. Shit. Well, this is for the hype train then. Let's get it, man. Thank you guys for the hype train. We also have a birthday today. We have to. What the shit? We have a birthday. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Man, this would suck being born right about now. It sure would. Sandman said, thanks for the gift of sub. What's up, Sandman? Man, it would suck being born right now, right? Jesus taking all the shine. Yeah, no, it's not Jesus or Jesus. Nope, it's neither one. I know that would be my guess too, but it's not. It's somebody completely different. Yeah. Chan don't pop in much anymore. Chan's busy. Chan's busy living the Chan life. Ain't got time for this shit. But Chan's still rocking with us though. He don't pop in on the Discord much anymore either. He don't get a chance to. That's okay. I've learned that just because people don't show up doesn't mean they don't love you. Doesn't mean they don't support you. Just means they got a life and they got to live that life. You got to respect that. And I do. Chan, still love you, buddy. I wonder if he still lives up here. He lived up this way. Chan, I hope you're having a good day and a happy birthday. I hope you get some roadhead or a hand job. Just don't do it in the Christmas lights drive-through thing at Splash Town. I want you wrecking and tearing up the display like Captain Pope's about to. For real though, man, happy birthday, brother. I hope everything is well. And cheers to you, my friend. And thank you guys for the hype train, Captain Pope. Much appreciated, brother. Cheers, y'all. Shit. Nasty. Ugh. I gotta give me a different. I gotta start shooting water. I gotta tell you, I'm gonna shoot vodka and then just get some goddamn water. That is awful. Ugh. It's still the jam though. All right. All right. There is one other thing. Let's see. People need to stop having sex on Easter. I was feeling the way we said my cousin's birthday is the day after Christmas. Oh, God, that would suck so bad. Oh, I'd be so pissed. Look at Sydney. She was like, yeah, suck it, Walt. No, but I'm going to show you. Hold on. I'll be right back, kids. I got to show you something. I'll be right back. Look at this. Oh, shit. Trash everywhere. So Cisco, as you guys know, Cisco works at the William Chris Vineyards in the Hill Country. And I took Nora out there, earlier this year. I don't remember when, but we loved it. If you get a chance to go, by all means, you've got to go. Fantastic experience. Get with Cisco and set it up. You got to go. Take your significant other. It is a fantastic time. Just the best time. It was January. Wow. That seems like it was. God, I got to get out more. But I love their wines too. And I'm not a big wine drinker, but it really got me into it. But Cisco being the sweetheart that he is, knowing Nora loves wine. And I like wine. And we like to have wine together. What we do is we also started getting into charcuterie boards because of Cisco. I'm telling you, man, it's a fantastic experience all the way around. But we're into charcuterie boards. So Cisco was nice enough to send us some wine for Christmas. Very sweet of him. Very kind. But I want to show you the bottle that he sent us. This is a normal bottle of wine. Okay? This is a normal bottle of wine. And this is one that he sent us for Christmas. This is a Blackman Ranch. We haven't had this yet, so I'm interested. We haven't Cisco, we haven't opened any of it yet. We're waiting so that we can do it up right. Because I had a gig Friday, and then we want to do this one first. So this is a normal bottle of wine. Would you look at this big ass behemoth of a bottle? What in the Boone's Farm wino drunk ass shit is this? Like, normally Nora and I will drink a bottle of wine in one night. She drinks more than me, not by much, but you know, we'll drink one of these together with a charcuterie board in a night. There ain't no fucking way that we could drink this bad boy. Yeah, it's a Congo bottle. Look at that. White boy bottle, Congo bottle. What? Look at that something. How much is this, like, size-wise? This is 750 ml. This is... How big is this motherfucker, boy? This... You don't even say. Yeah, it's huge, man. It's huge. It's a 40. Oh, man, it's the house. Isn't that a Magnum? It's 1,500, 1.5 liters. God, it's fucking ginormous. So it's double? Jesus. Yeah, this is 2 bottles of wine. And we're going to try to drink this in one night. So we probably won't be able to, but we wanted to, we don't like to like leave it for too long. So this is definitely an open on Friday and finish on Saturday bottle. So that's what we're waiting on. We'll probably open our first bottle Christmas Eve, Cisco. That's the plan. So thank you, brother. Appreciate you. He sent us 5 bottles total. It's crazy. It's crazy. No, 4. Well, kind of like 5. But thank you, brother. Appreciate you. All right. It's a 40. That's so funny. It is kind of like a 40. It's fucking huge. I mean, goddamn. This is... How big is this now? I don't know. I don't know how much that is. I don't know either. Look at what? Look up Nebuchadnezzar. Oh, Nebuchadnezzar. What? I don't even know what that says. A Magnum is 1.5 liters. Is that true? I thought you were just saying that like a Magnum condom. Decanter the half. Okay, you guys are saying too much. Okay, I don't get into all of this. And what did Alex Villanueva say? Something about wedge? Oh, a Ouija board? A Ouija board? Wedge board? What the fuck are you talking about, bro? It's a charcuterie board. Wedge board? What are you talking about? Old man in Seattle's asking Jeeves. Jesus, you really are an old man, aren't you? Good Lord, have mercy. What in the old man fuck shit is that? Let me tell you, speaking of old man, let me tell you what. I know I'm old because Nora and I spent Sunday visiting a bunch of dead people. That's all we did all morning. Rob, wine, Sharky board, and skinny jeans. Yeah, we spent like half the day just visiting dead people. So she hadn't been, nor likes to go and decorate her dad's grave for each major holiday. Easter, Thanksgiving. I don't know if she does Halloween, but Christmas. You know, I think she'll do a Valentine's. So she was like, hey, I'm going to go really early. So we just leave your ringer on in case I need you and something happens. I was like, absolutely not. I'm going to go with you. You think I'm going to let you go alone? So she was going to go by herself. She usually doesn't. She usually goes with her sister or her family or whatever. So I was like, I'll let my baby go alone. I'll go with you. So we went together. And then she was like, well, let's go by your dad's. I was like, oh, well, that's not why I came. She was like, yeah, let's go. So we ended up going by her dad's first and decorating his grave. And then we went by my dad's grave and decorated, which I say decorated. We decorate her dad's grave. My dad's grave, we just put some flowers out because he's buried at the veteran cemetery. So we stopped and got some flowers. But we also got some flowers for my, what's it called? My foster brother, Dante. I hadn't been to his grave in forever. So his is in Acres Homes. So her dad is buried in El Campo. So we drove to El Campo first, decorated his grave, drove to Acres Homes, and went and visited Dante, my brother, foster brother, put some flowers on his grave, whom I hadn't visited in forever, and then drove to the veteran cemetery and put some flowers on my dad's grave, which the Wreaths Across America was there. While I was there, I visited my uncle, who was buried there. I also, Cisco said you almost took me out of commission when I saw the pic of my dad. I visited Cisco's dad, who is buried there, and he never gets a chance to get out and visit him. So while I'm there, I always stop by and visit his dad and say hello, put a flower on his, what is that called, Cisco? Whatever it is. I put a flower on it for Cisco so that he knows somebody is visiting his dad, saying hello. And then I visited my grandfather. That's a lot of dead people in one day. Like, that's a lot. I was like, God damn, this is a old people shit. This is a lot of old people shit. Like, that's such a, like, that's what I realized. Fuck, I'm old. When you spend a Sunday visiting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dead people, and each time I would visit, we would go. Now, we didn't decorate my uncle or my grandfather, or put anything, but like, you know, we would put pennies on my dad's, but each time I would visit, I would pay respects and talk to them, and that's some old people shit. Nobody in their 20s spends most of their Sunday visiting 6 dead people. That's definitely a 50-year-old man activity. I was like, what the fuck? This is where I'm at in my life. PB Dub said next year we going to bed right after Wheel of Fortune. I know, that's what I told Nora. I was like, it's 12:30. We got to get home for dinner. And then my stories are about to start. The fuck? That's crazy, man. Fuck. I was like, 6 dead people we got to visit. That's a lot of dead people. I see dead people. They're not like us. Oh, thanks, Uriel. Yeah, it's no big deal. I mean, it's like, you know, some people use the word hero. I don't choose to do that. That's other people, but no, I'm just fucking with you. It's right there, bro. Cisco's my dude. Yeah, I'm happy to do it. Yeah. It ain't out of the way at all. It's like they're all in the veteran cemetery, so I might as well go say hi and pay some respects, and yeah, especially since he can't. So, yeah, it's a weird day though. Like when you do that, it's a weird day because then you gotta like, I always feel obligated to have something to say, and then I always feel like a fucking weirdo when I'm standing there talking to a fucking headstone. Not my dad. My dad, I don't feel weird. But I usually talk internally. But then all the other ones, I'm talking out loud. And I'm like, why am I talking out loud? Does it matter? And then I never thought about it. I'm like, does it matter if you talk out loud to the dead? Like, if I just think it, do they still hear it? Or do I have to say it out loud? I don't know. If somebody could find out. Hey, old man in Seattle, would you ask Jeeves and get back to me? All right, we got Monday Night Football tonight. Who's the matchup? It is New Orleans and who the fuck are they playing? What's the matchup tonight? Oh, man, Seattle said, I'm on it. Let me connect to the internet real quick. Let me get my modem fired up. I'm on 14.4 baud. Yep, says right here on AOL that. Oh, wait, it's down for maintenance. Let me go check Prodigy. Oh, shit, it's down too. Let me go look at CompuServe. Fuck, I remember them days on the interwebs. Oh, it's the Saints and Packers tonight. Oof. Packers favored by 14.5. Yeesh. Yeesh. Good Lord. Net zero for the win. Oh, God, I remember that. God damn, net zero. That's crazy. Let's see. Yeah, there's an article on ESPN about them. The Texans claiming Deontay Johnson. Ravens claimed Steven Sims. Let's see. Jeez, man. Okay. What was I going to show you guys before we left? I had one other thing. Drive. Whatever. Fuck it. Man, I don't think 14.5 is a lot. Yeah, I don't think Green Bay covers that. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to look up what I did in the Eliminator 5000. I've been keeping up with it. I just haven't. Oh, yeah. I didn't get to the podcast idea. We'll get to that tomorrow. Because I have to set it up. It's got audio and stuff like that. So I don't want to just do it as a quick aside. It needs to breathe. It's like a good wine or an old person. You got to let it breathe. Eliminator 5000 said, let's see here. New Orleans. Take the points. No. Alex Villanueva said, will Johnson be a good asset for CJ? Not really. There's a reason he's on the street. Will he be terrible? No, I don't think he'll be terrible per se. But I think there's the tendency to get your hopes up. Right? Like, be like, oh, yeah, look at those numbers. He's going to be great. Well, there's a reason he's on the streets. Because if the Ravens would have cut a bona fide stud number 2 or number 3, somebody would have snatched his ass up in a heartbeat. Nobody did. All 31 teams let him sit there until one of them became desperate enough to go grab him, and that being the Texans. So, oh, no Alvin Kamara tonight? Ugh, I didn't know that. Look, even the Saints are resting people, and they ain't. Ugh, that changes it a lot. Can I change my pick? Knowing that? You know what? Knowing that. Ugh, man, I don't like the hook, though. That 14.5. Double-digit division. No, that's a double-digit division, dogs. Yeah. Okay, I'll risk it. That's a lot of points, though, man. 2 touchdowns. Fuck it. I'm going to switch it to Green Bay. No Kamara tonight? Yeah. Call the Barry hotline. 281-330-8004. You two can get the winners in Green Bay, though. Yeah. Oh, what's the weather? That's a good point. Let's see the weather. Let's go check the weather. Weather looking like 32 degrees. AccuWeather forecast. Your AccuWeather forecast for tonight, partly cloudy. Looks like snow at 6. The real feel is 25. Wind at 8 miles an hour. Fair humidity. Doesn't look like it's going to snow. Yeah, doesn't look like it's going to snow or anything. I don't know what the little lines. Oh, fog. So there's going to be fog, but no snow. It snows at 6, and then that's it. So it's going to be coldish. 8 mile an hour wind is not too windy, but it could get a little windier. 14 is still a lot, though, even though with no Alvin Kamara. But, well, let's see. 22 estimated points for the Saints, 21 estimated points for Green Bay. But with no Alvin Kamara, yeah, that's not. Yeah, you know what? I'm sticking with it. We ain't changing it. New Orleans are bust. Fuck it. 2 touchdowns plus the hook. That means it's got to be 17 points. That's basically what it means. Or 18, which is a weird number. So, or 15. And that's a weird number to win or lose by. So we'll roll with the 14.5. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right, folks. That does it. Yo, Eric. Holy shit. We have an Eric Resendez sighting. Oh, my God. The wonders never cease. Eric, what's up, buddy? I'll be damned. Look at you. What's up, Higgle Jiggle? Said cold ass weather. Yeah. That don't mean you can't score in cold ass weather. What up, Eric? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, pimpin'. Long time no see. Also, oops, your fantasy team sucks. All right, that's it. Thanks for hanging out with me, people. Good to see everybody. Christopher said, PSA, Christmas Eve is one of the busiest restaurant nights of the year. Be kind to your waiters. Yes. Also, we will have a show tomorrow. Tony, I know you asked that earlier. Is there a Christmas Eve show? Yes, we will be doing a show tomorrow. How long it'll be, I don't know. But definitely doing a show tomorrow. If Nora gets off early, it might be a short show. Definitely be a shit show. Eric said work is taking over life. Damn you, bro. Quit your job. Don't do that. Good Lord, don't do that. Will I be dressed as Santa Claus? No. But I will have a carrot in my pants. Okay. A baby carrot in my pants. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out, man. I had a good time. I hope you did too. Appreciate you guys being here. Enjoy the football tonight. Hell, we didn't even get no Rockets. We'll do a little more football tomorrow. And we didn't even talk Astros. We got to talk Astros tomorrow. I'll give you my thoughts on their signing a first baseman, letting Alex Bregman go essentially in the process. I'll give you my thoughts. Good, bad, or indifferent. We will get to it tomorrow, I promise. And, yeah, I'll give you my thoughts on what I think would be the greatest podcast in the history of podcasting. I have the idea. Someone just needs to do it. I'm going to kill it. I'm telling you. Eric said, working for maybe creating my own company. Nice. Do it, man. Do it. All right. Love you guys. Do me 3 favors until I see you tomorrow. Be safe. Be kind. And most importantly, love each other. And hey, don't forget, folks, I would ask respectfully, please, if you can, make sure you donate to that children's charity raising, they're trying to get toys and essential items for underprivileged and homeless kids. at the elementary school up here in Spring, Texas. It's for a worthy cause, and you get free tickets to a comedy show at the Punchline Comedy Club. I just put the link there to the Amazon wish list in the chat one more time. Do it. Make sure you include your name and call the comedy club and tell them you've done it, and they'll give you tickets. If you need questions, or if you have questions or whatever, hit me up and let me know. All right. I love you. Be safe. Be kind. Love each other. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Daddy's making a YouTube video!